let's take a look at the Warriors side as we break down what his team will need to do to be successful and get back where they were a couple of years ago and win this series, Bones.
Well, these may be some of the reasons why, Casey, I feel confident that Golden State is going to win this final series. No offense to the Cavs fans out there, but I just feel like things are tipped towards the Warriors' side this time around. You can see teams are 15-6 in the last 21 finals with home court advantage. That sixth loss actually came when? Last year to LeBron James. Number 2 with Durant out there. I just feel like there's no lows. It's going to be so hard for Cleveland to maintain what they do defensively and to catch Golden State offensively throughout the course of the series. That's where KD is going to make up most of the difference. And then the last thing is about the motivation. You think about Golden State, the 73 wins, and feeling completely vacant without having the championship last year, a 3-1 lead, and all that transpired. They're motivated to get back for so many reasons. We mentioned Steve Kerr not being there, Draymond Green last year, and the impact that his suspension maybe had on the finality or the results of that series, having to sit out one game. Steph Curry not playing really up to his standards in the finals, having a chance at redemption. Klay Thompson struggled a little bit so far getting into the finals, at least offensively, not defensively. A chance for him to find his game. And then Kevin Durant obviously making the decision to join Golden State for the reason of winning a title. And so here we are with a few days to go before this all gets started. I think those are some key reasons as to why the Warriors win.
All right, let's go to the Cavaliers side because most are like you are, Bones. I am, and I think Rick is too, picking the Warriors to win this series. How do the Cavs do it?
Well, I'll make a case for the Cavs. We start with LeBron himself being the biggest star among a finals filled with stars. I think he has the capability to, believe it or not, even elevate his game to another level. So we start there. Number 2, because they are the defending champions. I've been a back-to-back champion, but I've also know the mojo and the confidence that you go into defending that championship, especially when you're coming off, in this case, a 3-1 return from a deficit to win the championship. And that 7th game being on that very same floor against last year's Golden State Warrior team. So I have to think they feel maybe that they may have their number. And then the 3rd one, Tristan Thompson, I believe, has the potential to round out the big 3, making them a big 4, which a lot of talk about the Warriors is about them having a big 4. If we think about the way Tristan Thompson in that paint can control those boards, both offensively and then his presence physically and defensive-wise, can I think make them an even match.
Let me combine the two for both of you because I get a board. You know, it's not players only, but I do have a factor that I think is important, open threes. If you go back to the last series the Cavaliers played, the Celtics took 33 three-point attempts per game. 26 of the 33 were considered open threes with at least 4 feet of space between where the shooter was and the defender. If they do that in this series, they're going to get swept.
Well, you think about possibly, Casey, the defensive tactics against the Boston Celtics is selective shooters, where Cleveland might have felt confident to leave certain guys open to take those shots. With the Golden State Warriors, there is no way that Coach Lue is going into this series saying, we are going to challenge Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, or KD to make an open three-point shot. Draymond Green will be the one guy who they will elect to leave open, maybe have a slow closeout too. But if Cleveland is not attentive, and if their tactic was not against Boston to make it selective three-point shooting, and they were lazy to those closeouts, of course, Golden State's going to expose that, and it's going to happen quickly, it's going to happen fast, and it'll happen in Game 1. And Cleveland will have to make that adjustment.
You know, a small counter to that, Rick, is we all noticed last year, not to get on him at a fantastic year after signing the contract, but Harrison Barnes did not have a good finals. He missed a ton of wide-open threes. He was the guy they seemingly left alone. No Barnes, now there's Durant. So will Klay Thompson, who I know didn't shoot well in the last series, maybe get some open threes, not being KD or Curry? I think he might be the guy.
Well, he's gotten open threes, and he'll get more. I just don't think he'll stay in the slump he's been in, or in this case, un-Clay-like. I mean, this is the same guy that, has dropped a ton of points in a quarter and can get going rather quickly. So you want to find that out in the NBA Finals. But I don't think this Finals will be without huge runs from either side. You'll have stretches where both of these teams get hot from behind the arc. Draymond Green has been shooting the ball well from behind the arc. So I don't know who they leave open in the mix. Maybe Zaza from the 3, but I don't think you're going to find them out there.
I hope people tweet us still the unanswerable question at home. Who is guarding Kevin Durant? Anyone?
The
We'll find out.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
We'll find out. The entire team.
By committee.